What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 7/13/2025. I am doing our 2024 Panini Boys of Summer Choose Team 4-box break number 3. This is the second half of the sealed case of break number 2. All right, who's got who? Joe W. has the Diamondbacks, Aaron F. has the Braves, Dan B. with the Orioles, Adam B. with the Red Sox, and then we got Joe W. with the Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Guardians, and Rockies. Aaron F. is with Detroit. Matthew F. has the Astros. Kansas City, Joe W. Los Angeles Angels, Joe W. Matthew F. with the Dodgers. Joe with the Marlins. Christopher J. Brewers and Twins. Ryan C. has the Mets. Dave S. with his Yankees. Athletics is Ryan C. Phillies, Mark C. Jared P. with the Pirates. Bill H. with the Padres. Giants, James D.T., Joe W., Mariners, Dan B., Cardinals, Rays and Rangers, Joe W., Blue Jays, Robin S., Washington Nationals, Joe W., and a non-baseball spot will go to non-major league team affiliated. All right, and that is Matthew F. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we can get here. Debut edition, the 2025 edition of this comes out early August. Okay. So we're getting 3 memorabilia and 3 autos and 1 memorabilia per box. All cards ship. All cards are hits because they're all numbered. So let's see if we can get some low numbered stuff. Guys, the heritages are down. All right, here we go. All right, there's our beautiful packs. Let's move to the close-up here. And then we'll worry about getting a focus. All right, got to remember now. Yeah, this way, right? On the back, yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Not a bad start. 275, Drew Jones. And, of course, I'll get a better focus than what we got here. We got all right, that's a Drew Jones for Arizona. Joe W. getting that one. All right, nice. 4 of 5, Leo DeVries. Padres, there you go. Bill H. Bill H. getting the Padres. 4 of 5. All right, so let's sleeve. If I remember right, it's the 130s for these, or 180s for these. 180s, I believe, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's next. For Miami, Noble Meyer. Noble Meyer to 275. Miami is Joe W. pack here. Might need to get up and get another one. Probably. All right, then we got Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland, and that is a blue to 99. Blue to 99, Rowland in the Phillies. That is Mark C. Getting that one. Mark C. Or sorry, no, it's not. Phillies is Mark C. Yeah, Mark C. Okay, I was looking one up. Mark C. getting that one. All right. All right, here we go. To 49, George Lombardo Jr. for the Yankees. That is David S. getting that one. David S. getting that. That is thick. Okay. Colorado Auto, Zach Veen to 25. 2 of 25. America's Bat. Colorado Rockies, Joe W. Follow that up with a Diego Cartaya for the Dodgers. Matthew F. getting that one. And that's to 149. Then we have the Relic Auto Red Pinstripe 49, not pinstripe, patch there. To 49, Noble Meyer, again, Miami, and that's Joe W. There we go. Let's see. Okay, that's in, that's there. Autos. Okay, next pack. All right, Houston, Joey Luperfido, or Luperfido, to 99. That's going to be Matt F. in the Astros. Yankees and David S. to 279, Carlos Beltran. Barry Larkin, color match to 149, red for the Reds, Joe W. And going to Adam B. in Boston, the Rocket, to 275. Four of these, I should say. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Next up, 4 of 10 here. Whoa. Francisco Villario. I'm guessing the M out of Tampa Yankees. 4 out of 10 on that one. 4 out of 10. That's going to David S. So little Letterman action there. There we go. Next. Whoa. For Milwaukee, Mike Boev? 3 of 5. Check out that patch. Christopher J. getting that one. The Beltran might be Mets. Oh, it is Mets. You're right. Who has the Mets? Sorry. So Ryan C. is getting that one. The Beltran is the Mets. You are correct. So that's Ryan C. going to get that one. So we got that there. That patch is ridiculous. Let me just make a note on that one card that it's going to go to the Mets. All right, let's see what we got behind that. Oh, just a plain. Kyle Teal to 99. Kyle Teal to 99. Boston, Adam B. Adam B. in Boston. All right, here comes. This is definitely a Met. How about 38 out of 72? Mike Piazza for the Mets. 38 out of 72, Piazza. Great box right there. All right. Moving on. Box 3. Book. Box 3 has a book. All right, we're going to start off Colorado. Chase Dollander to 275. Colorado's Joe. Cincinnati, Pete Rose to 10. 5 of 10 gold Pete Rose. Joe W. getting that one. Jace Young to 275 for Detroit. Aaron F. getting that one. And then Masataka Yoshida. Adam B. in the Red Sox to 99. All right, I have 4 here. Yep, I'm going to need to grab one more. Numbered ones. All right, our relic. Yankees getting all the relics. Spencer Jones, David S. 41 out of 49. Next, River Ryan. Dodgers. Matthew F. getting that one. River Ryan to 99. Kyle Harrison to 49, red. That's the Giants. Now he's on the Red Sox. This is a Giants card. James D.T. Okay, in the book, Hitters Inc. to 150. Alex Ramirez for the Mets. Alex Ramirez book for the Mets. And that is Ryan C. Ryan C. getting that one. Alex Ramirez book for the Mets. All right. I will get a holder for that. Let me grab those off the shelf real quick here. Grab a little box for that one. Alright, the box for that one. Let me grab a couple 180 points. Alright. Okay. Got what we need here. Put this on top of the box. This will go with that. Just want to be able to show it in the hit recap. Last box. Did we save the best for last? We shall see. All right, Tampa's on the board. Carson Williams, 275. Tampa is Joe W. Diego Cartaya to 99. Diego Cartaya to 99. Dodgers, Matthew F. Bryce Eldridge for the Giants to 149. San Francisco is James D.T. And how about a little express? Nolan Ryan to 275. Going to the Rangers and Joe W. All right, sleeving these up. One, two, three, and four. All right. Look at this. Penta Relic to 149, Leo DeVries. Leo. Whoa. So that goes to Bill H. in the Padres. 5-tool material. That is a thick card there. $149 on that one. All right, next up, Texas. Aaron Zavala to 49. America's Best. Texas is Joe W. All right, and then we have how about a David Cone to 100? I think that's America's Best Acetate or something like that. They used to be called. David Cone, and it's a Kansas City David Cone. Joe W. getting that one. I'm pretty sure that these have to go on 180s if I remember right. Yeah. And if a couple of Bryce Eldridges weren't enough, here's a third. Bryce Eldridge, San Francisco, James DT. All right, appreciate you guys filling this one up. I'll get it shipped out in the next shipping batch out of PA. Appreciate you guys.